Dennis, thank you for joining us exclusively for Fusicology.com here in LA. Where are you playing tonight?
Playing the EDC festival here in LA. What is it? Electronic Daisy Festival? Yeah, can you shut off your phone, please?
The Martinez brothers are here. Yay! Say what's up. He's the shyer one. All right, cool. We had a lot of questions from the Fusicology readers. The first one was where the inspiration comes from.
Ah, wow. I guess there's a lot of years of listening to different kinds of music, whether it was soulful, whether it's old school disco, rock stuff, AC/DC, Tom Petty. I mean, it just came from everywhere, you know. And I listen to everything. So if I hear a string arrangement on a Quincy Jones record, I'll take that as inspiration. If I hear a guitar line on Tom Petty's record, I'll take that and just kind of blend the two in somewhere, wherever the twain shall meet.
That sounds great. Did you play any instruments growing up?
If you count Fisher-Price pianos. No, but actually, you know what? Can I crack?
Sure.
Can I crack them with a bottle?
Yes, absolutely.
If you count
Live on camera.
It's the truth.
That was funny.
I'm just saying.
No, we liked it. Do you like DJing or producing more?
You see the knife?
Yes.
I'm just letting you know that's that, you know. Notice it's right here. Anyway, what was that again? Sorry.
Do you like DJing or producing more?
I like producing more, but that was before I had a chance to really begin to play out quite often. And later on, I began to realize that somehow the two, you need them. They just need you. It's a coexistence. Mm-hmm. You know, you really don't. You really don't know what your record sounds like until you hear it out, until you see or you hear out other records. You can't really judge it properly. You think the bass is right, you think everything is right, and then you go, oh damn, when they play your record out, it sounds like crap.
Right.
So in a way, you need the two. I mean, and now I love both of them, believe it or not.
Thank you. How do you continue to produce sounds true to you, yet push the envelope of house?
That's a difficult one. To tell you the truth, what I do is whatever I'm feeling at the moment, whatever style, whether it's, I don't know, Brazilian. What I always tend to do is say, look, you know, if it's Brazilian, then let's stay Brazilian. Then let it be authentic Brazilian. If it's rock, then it needs to sound authentic. If it's indie rock, it needs to sound authentic. You can't do samples of stuff. It just sounds ridiculously cheesy. So if you're gonna do something, do it authentically, and then somehow fit it into your music. You know, it's almost like doing a remix of that record.
Right.
You know, and that's the approach I've always taken, and that's how I keep things fresh.
That's great. When is your next EP due out?
I have a new album that I'm working on, and hopefully I'll get it done by the fall.
Great.
I think you're measured by your albums, not by how many singles you do anymore.
Very true. So. Do you, how have programs like Tractor and Serato affected your live sets?
They made my life easier. No more carrying, 150 pounds worth of records, two crates of records anymore. And your back doesn't hurt, and no more lost records. No more being, basically hijacked for, strange kinds of dough in a foreign country because we only allow 10 records in the country. So, I mean,
What percentages then are your sets off laptop and what percentage is still vinyl?
Oh, no, I've been 100% laptop now for the past, 9 years now?
9 years?
Might be 9 years.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. I caught a lot of flack. I mean, Kerry started first with the laptop, and I soon followed, and I caught so much flack for it. Oh, what is he doing? He's cheating, and oh, he's not mixing. But I'm using CDs, and and it's just people were just not willing to change.
Sure. What are your favorite places to play and why?
I don't preferably really have a favorite place, but I mean any place that the crowd is just losing their minds and they're in a party atmosphere happens to be a good place I want to be at, where they're free and they don't feel all pent up and they're all now looking at you with cameras like this.
True.
Countries, I'd have to say probably Greece, Italy. A lot of the Eastern European countries are fun because you never know what to expect.
Right.
Driving through Kosovo is quite fun.
Really? Are you joking or?
Yeah, you never know. It's fun.
I like this question. What's your take on the obviously growing house out influence on top 40 hip hop? Are these producers pushing the envelope or biting?
I think they're just doing what we do, and that's push the envelope. I mean, everybody bites in some way, shape, or form. I mean, if you take a snare drum from a James Brown record or from a Commodore record, you're biting, you're taking their sound. It's just somebody trying to push the envelope. Let's see how far I can go. Look at Lady Gaga. I mean, that's strictly a rip on techie, on the old, and that's not even new techie. It's like the old alternate kind of techie, which I'm listening to and going, oh God, I feel like I'm in '92 again.
Yeah.
But I admire them because they're trying to push the envelope and say, look, you know what, this is different. This is we're trying to bring something new into it. So yeah,
a
I
little
think
bit
they're
of both.
pushing the envelope.
As for your label Objectivity, it's sort of like it's techno influenced. I've noticed, I've lived in Detroit for a while, so to me, I noticed all of those influences. Where is it headed? Where's your label headed?
I don't know.
Good.
It's the honest truth. If I like something, I'll put it out. If it's interesting, I'll put it out. I just don't want to do records like everybody else. I don't want to do the standard party record. I just think our records need to be a bit different.
Right.
Again, push the envelope a bit.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're not going to really hear anything I do on Objectivity anywhere else, and vice versa. It's just going to be. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Mic crack.
Thank you. You lead in a second. I just have two more questions. The second last one is, one reader asked, I'd like to hear about who he is personally. Broccoli or asparagus, Japanese or Jamaican food, politics, social justice movements. Maybe a little bit on that.
Broccoli, Jamaican food. Stop. Yeah, man, goat yak.
Are you political? Not so much.
Not so much. I kind of stay out of politics.
Okay.
Who am I as a person? Don't say it. I'm not a dick. No.
Just look at this.
Hey, this is my drinking bag. Who am I? I'm pretty much easygoing. I'm more the kind of person who says, life is what it is. You flow with it. You live here once. You're on this roller coaster, and it's one chance. This is one ride. You flow with it. You let loose. The chips are gonna fall where they're gonna fall. I feel I'm blessed to do this, to be in this business, and I'm just one of those people that just let things fall off my back. Really, I'm kind of tired of being stressed out all the time. So my off time, sometimes I just hang out with my friends, go to movies, or really, actually, you know what? I rarely do that. I'm lying right now.
I was gonna say, when did I go to the movies?
Yeah, I know. Actually, I fibbed here. This is the standard interview answer.
That's the straight up
So you just work all the time?
I'm in the fucking studio. I'm in the studio the whole time. You'll have to edit it. I'm in the studio the whole time. I'm a gearhead, and so my thing is all about equipment. If a new piece of blah 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 that comes out and it does blah blah blah, then I'm blah 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 in it.
No doubt. We really appreciate your time, Dennis, and we hope you have a great gig tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm totally honored, and God bless you guys.
Thank
Take
you.
care.